Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you all here today. I am going to be doing a love reading. This is timeless for whenever you find it. And I'm going to ring my singing bowl to call in your guides and get into it. Welcoming the Most High and Archangel Shemuel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Sandalphon, and Archangel Metatron, and all of your guardian angels that want to present. So I did a little pre-meditation before this reading, and it was really beautiful. A lot of energy, a lot of activation happening right now in the upper chakras. It's important to try and stay grounded and calm and sort of, like be the Buddha, the calm person that is either sitting under the tree, spending time in nature, or just very rooted within yourself because of all of these upper chakra activations that are happening. And I feel like they're only going to intensify as we continue to move into the solstice, because a lot of the old energies that were creating blockages in terms of people's ascension path, which were connected in many cases to issues and blockages in people's lower chakras, those are all clearing out. So I just wanted to mention that as a little intro because it came through, and I'm sure I'll end up talking more about it in another reading. So having said that, let's get into it. We're going to start with a few cards from the Lemurian Oracle. I feel like some of these love messages may be love messages from the divine, and we'll see how it gets personal. So it's sort of like love messages from my higher self is what it felt like when I was asking, like, what's this reading about? So what do you need to know, viewer, from the Lemurian Oracle? Heart of Ascension, expansion, love for all, playfulness, release the past. There you go. Yeah, so it's like what I was saying, like basically all these activations for your ascension are happening in the heart chakra upwards. And a lot of these will attune people more to the energy of Jesus Christ, regardless of what your faith background is. Yeah, so you can't make it up. There's a reason why I gave the preamble. We've got here earth and air on the bottom of the deck. It's a stabilization, physical integration, and mental clearing. And you can see all of these like very bright light codes descending to the shadow figure of somebody who is sitting there meditating. And you could almost sort of suggest, yeah, oh my gosh, I never noticed this about this card before, but there's like a serpent energy on this card. If you look at it here, there's this serpent energy that's leaving. And this has been a long process for a lot of people, like basically defeating the serpent energy. I felt another level of release of it actually out of my heart chakra very recently. And since then, that was what really allowed the crystal lotus of the Buddha and the rainbow light of the Buddha to awaken in my heart. And since then, like I said, I've been feeling really strongly all these light codes activating in all of the upper chakras, including the chakras around the ears lighting up more, which is indicative of an activation of psychic ability as well. So, so pretty on point with the pre-message. That really wanted to come out. So let's see. Let's get another deck here and keep going with what the Most High wants to share. Now, if we want to get really deep, like ascension is love, right? Becoming more like Christ did and ascending your heart into this crystal rainbow lotus frequency and moving more into your rainbow light body and activating those energies in your aura is like love at its finest, right? But having said that, God did not say this was just an ascension reading. Yeah, see? Right on the cut here, radiating your rainbow light body in service to humanity. With sweet child of mine, bringing new life and new energy into this world. So it's amazing. Good work, viewer. You're doing great. Yeah, this is going to lead to some really exciting stuff. Some really exciting communication with higher beings. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Ooh, oh, I love this with earth and air. It says the activated rocks and crystals at various grid points around the earth are emitting a 7D frequency. So that's really speaking so strongly to this earth and air about, like I was saying, I was feeling these like really grounded, rooted earth energies, right? In my pre-meditation, and the importance of connecting to nature. But what it's really saying here is, in a lot of ways, is that the physical, like the actual earth, is receiving all of these higher codes. And when you spend time in nature and you're grounded in nature, it's helping you to light all of this up in your upper chakras, these higher light codes. So it's making a lot of sense to me. I hope it's making sense to you. There's specific places that you can go to amplify this, like trees with larger roots, certain places on the earth, if you can get to them, that are known for being more spiritual vortexes, that are like have a thinner veil. Like there's places all over. Okay, so the places I've heard so far, like some are obvious, like I heard Sedona, which makes sense. But then also they mentioned Arkansas, which Arkansas makes sense because there's a lot of crystal beds there that are very close to the surface of the earth. And they're quartz crystal beds. And quartz is really easily activated. So that makes perfect sense that if that those surface crystal deposits would be getting really supercharged with these higher frequencies right now. So yeah, if you can get to any of those places, that would be, and connect with the earth there, that would be extremely powerful. And then the first card that starts to get into like a more traditional interpretation of a love reading, we've got here, stability, dependability, and a happy family life are yours. So, and then also, I forgot to mention at the very beginning of my pre-meditation, in my third eye area and crown, I saw the Eiffel Tower. And then the next card here says Paris. So something about the earth in Paris being activated as well. And that there could be something really magical around that for some people in the future, connected to I don't want to, like, romance. Obviously, Paris is one of the most romantic, beautiful cities in the world, but it could be more than that. It could be making like bigger commitments with this stability, dependability message here with a happy family life and stability really makes me think of partnership, right? There being a complete partnership of a couple, like with some sort of children or pets or both, So that's really beautiful. And yeah, see underneath that, like, welcome peace into every area of your life. Buddha bliss is yours. So what I was saying, like the importance of being at peace to really be able to help be a part of grounding all these energies. Wow. So this is really, really great. And USA is like right there. So I also saw Belize, but I did not pull it out. I probably should have. Oh, that's so funny. As I missed it, and then literally right as I was like, yeah, I should have pulled it out. Then it showed up right on the bottom of the deck. I love the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for making my life easier. So lots of travel, and then for some people coming up here to do this work, and it's not going to be, I don't think, super hard work. Because it says here, it's okay to take a break, unwind, and release your stress. Just be and appreciate the moment. So it sounds like it could be like a bit of a vacay for a lot of people. Look, a lot of the travel cards are coming out. So like, this is, people are going to be traveling, watching this somewhere, at least to one of these places I've mentioned. We've got here yacht/cruise. Wow. And then I love it with that. It says, love is all around. Deep, passionate, juicy. Don't tell your friends about it kind of love. Woo. So the story just keeps building here. Again, my other 70 card in this deck is coming up here. A lot of 70 energy coming in. And like I said, you are lighting this up in your body. It's lighting up in the earth and your body. It says biophotons taking on elementary particles of light that expand into the 7th dimension. So, learning about biophotons is something that I'm trying to learn a little bit more about how they work. And, but they do act as messenger. It's a messenger system in the body. And not only are you like basically creating the light from within, but there is a communication that happens between cells and between organisms through that light. There is a messaging that goes on, and there is a concentration of that energy in the upper body, actually. Like most biophotons are more concentrated in the head and the hands also. So those are the places where it's the most dominant. Now, when I was in my meditation, I was feeling a lot of energy in the throat, the third eye, and the crown, and like the soul star. The hands I wasn't picking up as much, but there's a lot of, like I said, like a lot of transformation of higher consciousness going on, and the way that you're able to communicate that as well. And I also in the meditation heard like a lot of Akashic records opening up through these activations, these light activations as well. So because I don't, these elementary particles of light that they're spoken about here is exactly this stream of light that you see on this earth and air card, right? I would say they're like elementary particles of light from the non-physical spectrum of light, most likely. Like, I think that I'm hearing like infrared and beyond. So again, I wish I could give you like an even deeper understanding of that. There is like more science, but I think there's a lot of, because most people go by a more like molecular model of understanding biology versus like a light-based communication model. There's not as you know, there's research, there's like people that are light specialist researchers that have, you know, could talk a lot more about it, but it's just not, and even Joe Dispenza talks about it, but it's just not as well understood as some other things. Hopefully I'll be able to chat more about it in the future because it's pretty fascinating to learn about. So, okay, what else do you need to know? Are we taking any more from these? Yes or no? I just shuffled. One more. We'll take one more. What's coming towards you? Ooh, it's a seemingly good offer, not a genuinely good one. And then on the bottom of the deck with that, seeing far, far off on the horizon and its lower and higher potentials. And then underneath that, Germany. There's been some shady stuff coming up lately in another reading about something to do with an opportunity in Germany. So just watch that. That's going to be a specific message for somebody, but probably not on the right track if an opportunity comes to visit that part of the world. So what else do you need to know here? Okay, we're going to be pulling from the Kids Tarot, which is usually speaking to stuff around family, or your own inner child healing. And we did get this card about happy family life, right? Like 10 of Cups, people don't talk about 10 of Cups very much as a card that speaks of things being a good time for your children and as a happy family as a whole. But I feel like that is a really, for if the, you know, for Spirit to want me to work with the kids deck next, I feel like they're really emphasizing the importance of, you know, happiness and healing for the whole family. And of course, like I said, this isn't really a totally traditional love message, but like also, you know, the love of family, which is, and for your children, is probably one of the biggest loves there is. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah. See, I'm not surprised because the very top card that came out is the Empress, which is like the mother card, the nurturer card. She's perpetually pregnant. She has a very stable, happy family life. She's very prosperous. She is usually very peaceful and is able to attract towards her whatever she needs. She's courageous. She's strong. She's confident. This is beautiful. And then we've got Knight of Wands here. Yeah, somebody's very drawn towards her. She's drawing somebody in who's very passionate about her. And this person is coming in like at a quick pace towards her here with this Eight of Wands. It's like there's some communication coming in. There's forward movement and a connection. I'm hearing that can't be stopped. That cannot be stopped. Woo! That's exciting. There's going to be some declaration of feelings here towards this Empress with this Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. It could be, what's the word for it? Like, it's certainly going to be romantic. It could just be like somebody like really not holding back, like really putting themselves out there about how blissful they feel when they're connected energetically, or when they're in communication with this Empress. I feel like this Empress's energy is very like healing and nurturing and has brought this Knight of Wands some peace to help them step more deeply into their peace, their bliss. Nice. Okay, there's a bit of a love message. Then we've got Nine of Coins. Okay. And the Rules, which is the Hierophant, with 10 of Coins. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. first of all, this is an amazing message. First of all, the Nine of Coins is considered the pre-empress, not the other queens. It's somebody who's seen as just being very abundant, who's achieved a lot, who is really almost like somebody like worthy of taking that break because they've done so much work on themselves and to help others. And they are in a position to just enjoy a little bit of luxury and appreciate the moment and just be. And this, I don't know, this Nine of Wands, I mean, I feel like he's quickly going to be growing up into a King of Wands energy or an Emperor energy, because like he wants everything with this Empress. Like the Hierophant is a card of wanting to start a commitment that's based on love, stability, dependability, family life. 10 of Coins is also about wanting to have, or having a very long-term, a relationship that's long-term, solid, like in it for the long haul. Like it is, it's not only the happy family life with the 10 of Cups, but it's also very stable and prosperous. There's a lot of material wealth and legacy wealth connected to it. I mean, they want it all with this Empress. I don't know. This is amazing. This is really, really exciting. And yeah, like they're like I was saying, this love is all around. Like this passion is inspired. This depth of this passion that they're feeling is what's inspiring, wanting to make things more official and invest more fully into a lifelong commitment. And because for some of them, like they've never felt this way, that to this extent before. Yeah, Page of Swords at the bottom. I feel like this person has been wanting to communicate. Maybe there's been some delayed communication in the past. 8 of Cups is underneath that. Maybe there's something, whether it's an idea or a person or an attitude or belief system or just something that needed to be walked away from or is being walked away from here in order to get out of this sort of pensive stage about communicating from a distance and moving forward full throttle. So that's exciting. So lots of kind of different messages. It's a bit kind of was a whole background general reading about before getting this love message out, but I guess it's all really important. So what else is coming towards you here, viewer? What else? Yeah, Queen of Coins. There's so much stability coming towards you, viewer. Most of you are predominantly in a feminine energy. And this is after a really difficult time because we have 8 of Swords on the bottom. And some of you may still be worried that this connection is like a little pie in the sky and it's not going to ground and it's not going to land with this person, with this Page of Cups, 8 of Swords. And that maybe it's like, maybe it's too good to be true still because it hasn't fully landed. Because like I said, for some people, there's been a bit of a lack of communication or distant communication or spotty communication, any of those. It's felt like it's been a bit of a burden, in this feminine's life for a while. And it's just a long haul is what I'm hearing, a long haul. But there's big changes here. My goodness, and with all of these pentacles or coins, it's just like And Hierophant, I mean, the Empress, it's just like the amount of stability that's coming in here with this is unbelievable. I mean, the Queen of Coins is also a very, very stable, nurturing mother. She's usually, I would say, besides the Empress, like the Queen of Coins and the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles, I should say, like they're also very, very nurturing, loving, mother-like energies. And between this, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles, there's just so much long-term legacy, wealth, and abundance coming forward here. And I'm thinking, just to bring this whole message together, I'm sensing that a lot of these activations that are happening right now in the earth, because 10 of Coins also does talk about the Tree of Life and integrating all these higher energies. This has been coming up a lot in other readings as well, about bringing down a lot of energies from higher dimensions through the electrical circuit board that exists through all dimensions, and grounding it here in the earth, right? We're grounding a lot of 7th dimensional energy. We're going through a big ascension, for the for the next really few years, right? 23, 24, 25. But it feels like there's a big leap is what I'm being shown over the next few months, especially from the solstice through to March. But it's what is coming in, what's grounding. All these light codes are bringing in a lot of the energies and the codes that are going to assist with this. You could call it the wealth transfer, but you don't have to look at it as a wealth transfer. You could just see it as bringing in what's needed so that those who are part of the awakened collective or chosen or light workers, however you prefer to see it, like that they are receiving what's needed to physicalize and ground their gifts, talents, abundance, and legacy wealth. And something about all this travel, right, and connecting to different sites, places, rocks, crystals at various, grid points around the planet is just facilitating waking all this up, bringing all this online. And there could be something for a lot of people around all of this travel that is very, 8 of Wands is also a big travel card, and so is Knight of Wands. They're big travel cards. Big, big travel cards. There's something about this that could be very much part of a very passionate, exciting, adventurous love story. And I know it came up a little while ago. I did a reading where it talked about like a new love coming in, where there's going to be a lot of travel and a wonderful adventure. And I'm seeing that message coming through here again. So it's really, really exciting that this is coming forward. I am going to close it there. Please like the reading. Please subscribe to my channel. It really, really helps to grow the channel and to get these messages out to more people. I'm sending you so much love. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. And I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.